Frank! I need rub, Frank! Go get it! Not fish, Mojo! I need shrimp, Mojo! Go get it! Shit. I forgot to teach him how to read. Hey, Frank. What do you say we dig into some shrimp? Hey, Frank. I'll rock, paper, paw you for the last shrimp. Rock crushes paw. 2 out of 3? All right. Scissors cuts paw. Sorry, dude.
Another, I think, is really
Mangia TV.
life that we lost.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Robert Heffernan, Mangia.tv, Cooking Vamp 101. You know, we're gonna get, 101 of those classes where it's like the intro, 101. It's not like, a graduate level class like 540. It's 101. This is Cooking Vamp 101. We're going to get back to some basics tonight. All right, how about Frank bringing it in? All right, delivering the rub, now available on Amazon. And the rub is what greases the wheels here at Mangia TV, along with the little vino sales. So please visit Amazon.com, buy some rub, leave a comment, and, the bonus is there's a flavor kick to your mouth waiting and available. All right. Our other sponsor is Cellar Angels. Please visit cellarangels.com for the best wine in California delivered to your door. Use Mangia Wine as a code for checkout, and shipping is on Cellar Angels, 1 bottle to 1 case. You are not going to find better wine, so sip, save, and give. Buy your wine at cellarangels.com. All right, Cooking Vamp 101, we are going to talk about radishes of all things. Radishes. I can't wait to get into the radishes. But before we get into the radishes, we got a little loose ends that we need to tie up. So I'm going to bring in Ron from Clean Drop Mobile, and we're going to finish up the NCAA bracketology. And Ron, he had only one thing to say. That's why my background here is a temple. Hold on, let's see if we can get technology to work with us. Trying to.
Hey!
Look at that. All right, it says something about quality, but I see you, I hear you, so I'm not going to mess with anything.
One of the people who knew me. One of the people who knew me say that.
Right, exactly. Can you see my background?
No, I cannot.
Not tonight. All right, you punted on technology, obviously.
It's a busy day, and
all right. Well, I got the what is the temple in Northbrook along the lake? Not Northbrook, in Wilmette or Winnetka or Evanston, right on the lake. The big one, the big temple. What is it? It's not the.
Yeah, that one.
Right by Northwestern.
I know what you're talking. What?
I cannot believe I can't remember this name. Anyway, it's a beautiful temple.
It'll come to you about 2 in the morning.
That's right. And it's my background because I have to do a little homage to you with Gonzaga. That's all I want to talk about. Gonzaga, Gonzaga, Gonzaga. Nothing else. And here we are, championship night. The lineup, other than the Mangia Rub, which is always on the lineup on a championship night, is Gonzaga against the Tar Heels of North Carolina. A lot of debate and argument this week, by the way, of what the heck a Tar Heel is. But your Zags, man, I got to tell you, I think they're the real deal. Obviously, you said it. Tell me a little about what you've seen so far in the tournament.
I thought the final four games, Gonzaga, South Carolina, tip of the hat to South Carolina, down 14, 15 points. Fought their way back. Fantastic game from that point of view. Even then a nail biter at the end. The big guys from Gonzaga were just impressive. The Oregon North Carolina game, painful to watch. As ballet as the first one, this one was painful. It was irritating, and then when Oregon spent the entire game 5 points behind, basically it seemed like, and then they had it, and just decided not to box out. I mean, the internet's just full of the memes, of a duck boxing out.
Or not.
Yeah, but the other part is that you've got University of North Carolina, supposedly ACC, great basketball traditions of shooting free throws.
Right. These guys couldn't.
How many UNC Duke games come down to the free throw line?
Right. They couldn't buy a bucket.
All of a sudden you've got Ray Charles shooting for UNC, and it's just like, okay, and I didn't understand it. It was anticlimactic. It was.
How about when they? I agree with you 100% because I was fired up when they put him back on the line, and I'm like, all right, they fouled fast enough. Let's go. This, and then he gets the rebound again. I couldn't believe it.
Well, and they had enough time to go down and take that. I mean, what's his name, Bell or whatever, could have just literally coasted right on across and in for the layup. Or there was enough time. It wasn't that 2.1. You got to catch it, turn and shoot from half court to three. That's all they had to do was run the court. It was like made for an Oregon. If it was a movie, Oregon would have did it on the second attempt. Cinderella story. Everybody would have went home.
Yeah.
But
no,
it was
instead it's duck soup.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about it. It's some of the worst officiating in a Final Four that I've seen. Just unbelievable. Fouls that never occurred. I mean, it was funny because the big guy for Gonzaga almost lost an eye, and there was no call.
Right.
But on the other end, he looked at the other guy, and there was something. And I'm not saying because I picked Gonzaga, but even in the North Carolina game, dribbled it off of his leg, and they called it a jump ball.
Right.
I mean, you're going.
I don't get that. Like, if you're going to have replay, you're going to review. They go to just review everything. Well, why is something not reviewable? It was so plain to the eye to see, and that possession obviously could have made a difference in the game. I don't know if it did, but
I don't know. But I mean, it's like. It's the Final Four. I'm assuming you have your best NCAA college, refs there that have, because they get scored every game. And
right, for sure they do.
I'm thinking you've got the best of the best there, and it's like Curly, Moe, and Larry, and I don't know. That's just a guy who played college basketball's opinion. I've watched it. I mean, been a big part of March in my life forever. And you just want good officiating.
Right.
Well,
hopefully they'll get it right tonight. We got to move along here because I got to go to the bracketology that we already established. I got to head on over to Sidelines to catch this final game. My good friend Eric, the day manager, who I've interviewed on the site at Sidelines Sports Pub, a Gonzaga graduate. And he's been on pins and needles watching these games because they've been disappointed so many times so far. But I'm excited to get up to Sidelines. So, Ron, thank you so much for hanging out with me through this tourney, man. We had a great time. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on my 300 foods because I'm halfway there.
I'm looking forward to it.
And I'm going to talk a little bit about radishes, a few things I didn't know, all right?
I had some with my tuna sandwich today.
See? Just like that. Radish me this. Not riddle me this. Radish me this.
Hey, I even had a little leak in my tuna.
Oh my God! I hope it didn't end up on the floor.
Well, I had on dark pants, so no one noticed.
I hate it when my tuna sandwich springs a leak.
I know it.
Whoa, where's the drum roll? I got
Hey,
my
it
ski
was-
goggles on. You can't see me today. I got so much stuff going on, too. I got
It
the
was
ski
back-
goggles.
it
The
was back-
spring
it was
skiing
back-
has started.
Mhm.
I'm ready to go. Your tuna sandwich could spring a leak. I got the goggles for protection. No problem.
It was packed in spring water. I should have seen it on the can.
All right, Ron, go Zags. We'll talk. I'm not going to be vamping next Monday. I am going to be traveling next Monday. So hang out. Give me some love on the Mangia hashtag Mangia TV chat, and I will speak with you soon. All right.
Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs. Right on. Take it easy, Ron.
Tell your buddy at Sidelines who won that bracket he owes me a beer when I see him.
I will. All right, Ron. Good stuff. All right, let's move on. All right, look at this. This is what I'm excited about. I got yellow marker. I'm not quite ready for prime time to do the weather, high pressure building swooping down. I can't do that yet, but what I can do is show you 151, and I didn't even add pine nuts, which are on there, and the Malbec wine that I tasted this weekend from Chile. Well, I still have some of it. So 101 or 151. I'm halfway to 300, right? And I was in the grocery store yesterday getting stuff for Sunday dinner, and I was amazed at the selection of radishes. All right, and I'm like, you know what? Some of these radishes are going to help me. Going to put me over the top here with the radishes because there's more than a few types of radishes, and as you know, for the challenge, you get a food item for every kind of radish that you eat. All right, so everybody knows, the regular radish, the little red round radish, right? But I'm just going to fire through some ones that you might not have heard of. All right, you got the white icicle, you got the sparkler, you got the cherry belle, the white beauty, the French breakfast radish, the early scarlet gold, the daikon radish. Now those are it's like a fishing tail, man. I could grow a radish this big. The daikon's great for pickling, my favorite way for the daikon radish. Fire and ice, all right? Fire and ice. And then a couple more. You got the green meat, also known as the Masato green, all right? And the Easter egg. Now, where I was at, they had the Easter egg. They had, hold on, they had watermelon, and they had black Spanish. Hold on a second. So there we go. That's a black Spanish radish. I also scored with the purple tomato and the yellow plum tomatoes. All right, and then I had the broccoli rabe, R-A-B-E, rabe, and rapini. I got those in there. The only way you're going to get to 300, I think, is the vegetables, by the way. All right, and the varieties of vegetables. Yeah, so the black Spanish radish, black on the outside. I didn't peel it. I left the black on there. I washed it, left the black on there. Great spicy kick on this Spanish black radish. Made a fantastic salad, sauteed up the greens. We had the rotisserie chicken because nobody wanted to cook yesterday, so I just threw together a killer salad with the rotisserie chicken, the sauteed greens. Got a bunch of stuff in the salad, and the black radish. Stole the show. All right, but here's something that I want to tell you about that I cannot believe I've never heard of. All right, and it is the Sakurajima. The Sakurajima mammoth radish. All right? I want you to see my eyes because this is not bullshit. I am not lying. Well, I could be lying and not even know it because I'm reading it on the internet. I love this one. It's believed to be the largest radish variety in the world. It's believed to be this. All right? The incredible radish can weigh up to 100 pounds. Like, what are the radishes bigger than that? Like, this is believed to be the biggest. Like, somebody's holding out hope that there's like a bigger radish than the Sakurajima mammoth. 100-pound radish. Have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous in your life? I cannot believe, right, that there has not been a B horror movie made in the spirit of Godzilla, right, around the Sakurajima mammoth radish, the killer Sakurajima mammoth radishes. This is beautiful. Oh no, Godzilla, you know that? Oh no, giant radish. And these just 100-pound radishes just decimating crowds of people. They can get sentient, man. The whole groves of 100-pound radishes come to life and just start destroying people. And you know who saves the day? The samurais, right? They come out and they just start whittling these radishes up right into a nice stir fry. That's how the movie ends, right? The radishes become stir fry. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud, thinking on my feet. That's what we do at Mangia TV, all right? So if you want to get to 300, you got to start exploring varieties. That's what this vamp is trying to get you. Like the Mangia 101 on getting to 300, the 101 of it is that you got to explore varieties of things. Like, so the tomatoes here behind me, how many different kinds of tomatoes are there? You got to start working it, man. Work it. I can't wait to get the watermelon radish going, by the way. And if I could find a 100-pound Sakurajima mammoth radish, look out, right? Look out. We're gonna have pickled radishes for the whole country. This is Masters Week, all right, and I will be here next Monday to vamp because I will be in the beautiful Gulf region of the United States of America. Seriously going to town on some soft shell crab, playing golf, and I wanted to share with you a little Mangia short that we did a couple years ago. All right, hold on, take it away.
Hello and welcome to Masters Golf Practice Range Live with your host Arnold Symington. Today we have the special guest Carl, former greenskeeper, former Masters champion, and now teacher of the up-and-coming raw talent that you don't find on the PGA Tour every day. Carl, thanks for being here.
Yeah, well, it's nice to be here, yeah.
So Carl, tell me about the training techniques that you've been using. Some people would call them off the wall or crazy.
Well, let's just go right to the footage that I got here of one of my young guys working. He's really hitting the ball well, and you can see.
Carl, is he hitting a pine cone?
Well, yeah, let me tell you something about that pine cone. When you hit that thing pure, you can tell, whether you're fading the ball or slicing the ball. Look at my guy here hitting it. Boy, he's really striping him, huh?
Carl, tell me, are those ski pants he's wearing?
Well, I tell my guys, never lose an opportunity to strut a little fashion out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's got the ski pants going.
And Carl,
oh, look at him hitting the ball. I mean, all ball. Like he's just crushing these pine cones.
Carl, I'm noticing something now in the footage. Is he not wearing a shirt?
Oh no, my guy, he's Muni all the way, Muni player. He started out on the Muni courses and he's just really comfortable.
I can see that. Yeah, he seems very comfortable. Not in the best shape I've ever seen.
Oh, but the key with the golf swing is getting your way through the ball. And my guy, he definitely knows how to get his way through the ball. Muni all the way, but with enough work, I think he's going to be a Masters champion. At least he'll be winning in Biloxi this year. That's what I think.
All right, Carl, thanks.
Mangia golf training.
All right, that guy looks similar to me, doesn't he? I think I've done a few LBs since I started the 300 food challenge, though. Eat a lot more vegetables. I'll tell you what, you're going to lose some weight when you start rearranging your calories to nuts, seeds, right? Not California fruit and nuts. Actually, it is. Fruit, nuts, seeds, and vegetables. All right, let's just go back one more second here to the spread here. And look at that. Vegetables coming in 26.5% of the variety getting from vegetables. So nuts, seeds, and legumes coming in second-ish. Yeah, I just did a little scanning for math. All right. Let's go Zags. Let's go Tar Heels. We got family members rooting hard tonight on both sides of this equation. You guys take care of each other. Do yourself a favor and cook somebody a meal, would you? And go to Amazon.com and search for Mangia Rub or Mangia Spice, Mangia TV Spice. Find the rub, buy some rub. I want a special thank you out to Carl Big Cat Amundsen, who posted a picture on Facebook this week of a fat Mac Daddy walleye. And I reached out to him, asked him to buy some Fish Mojo, and he was on it. Can't wait to see what Big Cat does with the Fish Mojo and the awesome walleyes that he put in his fish tank, not his fish tank, his cold tank. As I know, he filleted those out for sure. Got a freezer full of walleye, ready to be Fish Mojo'd up. All right, you guys have a great week. I will see you in 2 weeks for Cooking Vamp 102. You know what? I'm going to add a lot of seafood to my challenge here, so I'm at 151. I guarantee you I got at least 160 just on. I have 9 different kinds of seafood in the Mississippi Gulf Coast coming up this week. I'm going to blow the doors off of the seafood part of the challenge. If you're in New Orleans on Thursday night, shout out, man. Give me a shout out, and we could go have a cocktail or a shot of absinthe or something crazy. All right, you guys have a great week. Enjoy the game. We will see you in 2 weeks. Roll credits.
Come into my kitchen, babe. I'm gonna fix you something to eat. I'm gonna mix it up with passion. Gonna throw a pinch of something sweet, sweet. So lay your troubles down by the door.